Hello, guys. Welcome back to Christianity Reloaded. Today we are looking at whether Christians and Muslims worship the same God. According to the document in Catholic Church in the Vatican, I think they said that Muslims and Christians worship the same God. And many people might, try to see a way to reconcile this, whether this document, which is not, because some people doesn't know, like, document can say something in the Vatican, but it's not like, this is not a magisterium. This is not like a dogma of the Catholic Church that we and Muslims worship the same God. No, it's not a dogma of the church, which means you can agree with this document, because I think whoever that wrote this document, even though I know that, when you look at text, every text, there is a nuance, there's a way some people will try to reconcile this, some people will always use this analogy and say that the way, if you ask a Muslim if they believe in one who created the world as God, they were going to say yes. This is what we mean. And if you ask Christian as well, they're going to agree to this without wasting time. So this is common stuff Muslims and the Christian will believe. We agree on. If you ask a Muslim or Christian if they believe in that God created, one God created this world we live in, they're going to say yes. But there's a problem. And these people that use this document, this how I think their own perspective, how they see it, and they just conclude that if the two of us can agree on this, I think we're on the same page that these people will worship the same God. But when you dive into deep on what we mean by that God that created the world, you see is like day and night different between what the Muslims hold and what Christians hold. For instance, the Muslims will say that God is not spirit. And if you ask a Christian, is God a spirit? He will say yes. So this is a point of disagreement between who this God that made this world means, because to a Christian, God is a spirit. But a Muslim, he doesn't say that God is a spirit, which means he believes that God is kind of he has parts. But like, if you say that God is not a spirit, what it is, it must be something. It must be something like that, that have parts. Because it's only spirit that doesn't have parts. So you see, the way the stuff is unraveling here, like this issue, this point of worshiping the same God, because now what we think that they mean is different from what we think that they mean. That's why somebody can say that maybe we are not worshiping the same God. You know what I mean? The Muslims and Christians are not worshiping the same God. Because even if you ask a Muslim whether Christians and them worship the same God, well, some of them will say yes and some will say no. You know what I mean? But I think when you look at what that God means, that's when you're going to say, like, before you jump to say, like, we worship the same God, you need to think twice. Because, first of all, you have to look at theology, their theology, the Muslims, what they believe in, their understanding of that God is not just to take what they said, like, oh, the creator, the stuff like that. Because somebody can, we are not going to say like the Hindu and Christians worship the same God. Even if a Hindu say, oh, we believe that God created this world, we're not going to say that. You know what I mean? That's why there's a nuance to this saying of this, do we worship the same God or not? Depends on how you look at it. Some people look at it and say, no, we don't worship the same God. And some say, look, we worship the same God. I will leave you to make your own conclusion. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our video. Peace.